Welcome back to Beautiful Home Design Ideas. Today, we're stepping into a world where time seems to move slower, a world filled with soft sunlight filtering through lace curtains, the scent of wildflowers in a vase, and the comforting textures of vintage linens and hand-painted ceramics. This is cottagecore, a design trend that celebrates the romance of country life, even if you live in the heart of the city. It's not just a decorating style, it's an emotion, a gentle rebellion against the fast-paced modern world, bringing simplicity, beauty, and nostalgia into your home. So, whether you dream of a cozy countryside retreat or simply want to infuse your apartment with rural warmth, stay with us, because today we'll explore how to embrace the cottagecore aesthetic, from decor choices to color palettes, and transform your home into a storybook sanctuary. At its heart, cottagecore is about slowing down and celebrating the simple pleasures of life. Think of baking bread on a Sunday morning, picking flowers from your garden, or curling up with a book by the window. Translating that feeling into your interior means embracing comfort, imperfection, and warmth. Furniture is often vintage or reclaimed, each piece carrying its own story: a weathered wooden table, a chipped porcelain teapot, or a hand-embroidered cushion. It's not about perfection, it's about authenticity. A true cottagecore home feels like a lived-in love letter to the past, with every corner whispering tales of gentleness and nostalgia. The cottagecore color scheme is nature-inspired and soothing. Think creamy whites, soft pastels, sage greens, faded rose, butter yellow, dusty blue, and warm beige tones. These shades echo wildflower meadows, sun-bleached linen, and vintage postcards. A gentle contrast of cream walls and pale green trim or a blush pink bedroom accented with lace can instantly evoke that pastoral calm. To keep it authentic, opt for matte finishes. Glossy modern paints can feel too artificial. Add depth with natural wood, wrought tan, and muted floral fabrics to create a palette that feels both grounded and ethereal. Texture is key to making cottagecore interiors feel cozy and romantic. Layer soft knits, crocheted throws, ruffled pillows, and embroidered linens. Use natural fibers like cotton, linen, and wool for warmth and authenticity. Handcrafted pieces, whether they're ceramic mugs, macrame wall hangings, or hand-woven baskets, add a personal touch that celebrates artisanal beauty. Even something as simple as a hand-painted tray or a dried lavender wreath brings a comforting, homemade feel. The more layers and tactile materials you add, the more your space feels lived in and full of heart. Flowers are the soul of cottagecore decor. From delicate wildflowers in jam jars to dried bouquets of lavender, peonies, and baby's breath, nature plays the lead role. Decorate with floral prints, botanical artwork, and leafy plants that cascade gently from shelves or windowsills. Herbs like rosemary, basil, or mint not only smell divine but also make your kitchen feel like a cozy countryside cottage. You can even incorporate floral wallpaper or botanical murals for a storybook backdrop, a touch that makes every day feel like spring. One of the joys of cottagecore is the treasure hunt, finding vintage pieces that tell a story. Explore thrift stores, flea markets, and online marketplaces for furniture with character. Weathered wooden chairs, wrought iron bed frames, ornate mirrors, and old cabinets. Don't worry if they don't match perfectly. Mismatched furniture adds charm and authenticity. A distressed dresser with brass handles or an antique vanity paired with a lace doily will instantly transport you to a simpler time. Add delicate porcelain teacups, embroidered table runners, and candle holders to create a layered, romantic look that feels collected, not curated. Lighting is what gives cottagecore its magical, nostalgic glow. Forget bright overhead lights. Think instead of soft, diffused illumination that feels like a warm sunset. Use lamps with pleated or lace shades, string fairy lights across headboards or shelves, and place candles in vintage holders for a golden flicker. Lanterns, sconces, or even chandeliers with crystal details can add that romantic sparkle. Combine warm-toned bulbs with natural light. Open those lace curtains and let the morning sun dance across your room. The result? A cozy, storybook atmosphere where every corner feels like home. If you're enjoying these cozy cottagecore ideas, don't forget to subscribe to Beautiful Home Design Ideas. Hit the like button if you love this aesthetic, and tell us in the comments, what part of cottagecore decor speaks to your soul the most? Is it the soft colors, the vintage finds, or maybe the dreamy countryside nostalgia? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Cottagecore is about surrounding yourself with meaningful beauty. Display old books with frayed edges, glass jars filled with buttons or dried flowers, and framed botanical prints. Hang a straw hat on the wall, or use a vintage suitcase as a bedside table. Incorporate soft floral curtains, checkered tablecloths, and handmade pottery. A worn rug underfoot and a vase of fresh garden blooms complete the picture. Each object should feel like it belongs. Not because it's trendy, but because it has a soul. Your home becomes a reflection of who you are, grounded, gentle, and connected to the timeless rhythm of nature. No cottagecore space is complete without a warm, welcoming kitchen. Think open shelves with neatly stacked dishes, mason jars filled with grains, and vintage teapots displayed proudly. Opt for wooden countertops, farmhouse sinks, and pastel cabinetry. Mint green or buttery cream are perfect choices. Hang copper pots, display floral oven mitts, and let a few baked goods sit in plain sight. The goal isn't perfection but charm, a space where you feel inspired to slow down, cook from scratch, and savor life's simplest pleasures. While cottagecore embraces the past, it doesn't have to ignore the present. You can blend its rustic romance with modern comfort. For example, pair your antique dresser with a sleek mirror or use soft vintage tones in a minimalist layout. Add modern lighting fixtures but keep their shapes gentle and organic. Even a small apartment can capture the countryside vibe with floral artwork, linen curtains, and cozy corner nooks. This blend of practicality and nostalgia creates harmony, a space that feels both current and comforting. In the end, cottagecore is more than an interior design trend, it's a lifestyle philosophy. It's about finding joy in slowness, beauty in imperfection, and peace in everyday rituals. Whether you live in a country cottage or a modern apartment, you can bring that essence of rural romance into your home with soft colors, handmade decor, and a touch of vintage charm. Let your home feel like a cozy refuge, a place where every teacup, every bloom, and every fabric tells a story of warmth and serenity. Thank you for watching beautiful home design ideas. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video if you found inspiration for your own cottagecore haven. Until next time, may your home always feel like a gentle escape into the beauty of country life.